This presentation is about the states of matter, and as you remember, the states of matter is a physical property that talks about substances being either liquid, solid, or gas. So today we're going to be talking about water, mostly water, because water is one of the unique substances that can be found in all three states, as a solid, as ice, liquid water, and then gas, the water vapor. So right next to this little graphic organizer, I have a thermometer because we're going to talk about temperature and how temperature, there's changes in temperature, affects the state of matter of the water. For example, if the temperature is very low, you have low temperatures, it's very likely the water will be solid ice. Now, as the temperature starts to increase, the solid then goes back to liquid in a process called melting. So the ice melts back to liquid. And if the temperatures keep going up, increases, then the liquid changes to a gas in a process called evaporation. Now think about the water cycle. The ocean is a liquid water that is heated by the sun, and then it changes state from liquid to a gas through evaporation. Okay, and then the gas, when it is on the clouds, the temperature starts to drop, decrease, and then the water goes from gas back to liquid through a process called condensation. And if the temperature keeps going down, decreasing, then the liquid can go back to a solid through a process called freezing. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the ice right here. So if I want the ice to melt, what do you have to do to the temperature? Should it just go up or go down? Well, in this case, the temperature has to increase for the ice to melt. Look at this example here. We have 2 glasses of water just placed outside in a sunny day. So this is the beginning. This is how much water you have, the volume. And then after 3 hours, this is what it looks like. So what happens to the water in 3 hours? So you should be able to explain that. Well, if it is outside in direct sunlight, the temperature increases. That means that the water goes from liquid to gas in a process called evaporation. The same happens when you have like boiling water and the water vapor then goes up when you're cooking. And you can see all the water, the vapor then goes back to liquid on the lid of the pot. Right here you see the drops of water. Well, what process is that one? Well, you have the liquid water boiling at the bottom, goes into vapor, gas, goes up to the lid, and then over there it turns back into liquid. What is that process called? Well, that process is called condensation. Now, if you think about the water cycle again, this would be the formation of clouds on the sky. All right, and finally I have, this is not water, these are is wax, like wax from crayons and from candles. Wax happens to also go from solid to liquid and liquid to solid, not gas, just solid to liquid. If you increase the temperature, this is a hair dryer, it's very hot, then the crayons are going to go from solid to liquid. They're going to melt. It happens in the summer a lot. If you leave a crayons on the car, it's really hot, then you're going to see that it's going to melt. Okay? All right, good luck in your presentation.